because it's always about mythological Greek histories. Allora, we come back to the Roman period. You know, in 70 before Christ, huh? In 70. So sorry. Everything was over by 12, 10 to 15 meters deep. So, yeah, really. Allora, when we had the second explosion, the lava explosion, the big eruptive gas went in the street, public fountains and so on. But they also used these calcareous. Look, it looks like coral. Huh? Where they found these calcareous stones under the river Sarno. It was like a sponge, soft. But once it was at contact with the air, for a chemical reaction, it came out. They used to be. And this form is Romans. Brick form, opus laterizio. They just used Ionic style, Doric, Ionic. And after I show you the Corinthian style, return style. Let's go. Buongiorno signora. We have a photo about the biggest theater. Look, a virtual photo, all in marble. Look at that. Children, look here. Huh? Look here. That was the biggest theater, only marble. Only the scene, only the...
Wow.
Wow. You can notice that my voice is up to the floor. Shall you hear my voice? Each time they open the shop, they always start with that. That's why during the Middle Ages they changed Venus with a coal. If you go to Napoli, everybody will sell you coal. Built to the street. I told you Pompeii was built on a volcanic prehistoric lava stone. So how they built the street? They just excavated a big moat. They covered the moat with the 7 different layers.
Good. Oh, that's okay. Mm-hmm.
So he waited outside on the bank. Once he was received by the owner, he could say, me, a man, I have 4 sons. I can give you 5 votes, but please. Menandro House. Menandro House. Menandro was not the owner. He was a poet, an important Greek poet, well known also during the Roman period. But he was living in this house for many years. That's why. And inside we found a fresco, a painting that tastes menandropause. Okay? That's why we call this out. The new entry was the Egypt. They introduced here Egyptian artists to realize an Egyptian room. Look at the pavement, all in mosaic, fantastico. In the middle, an Egyptian boat. And look at the paintings, all mythological Greek scenes, like the Centaur, half man, half oh. The first one, just in front, was Frigidarium, cold water. And look to the left, signore. Look the meraviglia. Look to the left.
That's about
2 rooms, no warm water. Where everybody they wash. Okay? So, included in the house was considered autumn 5 stars. And all original, well preserved. Here was another altar. Look. That's a family altar. When one of the family died, a man of the family died, they sculpted his face on the wood and they put in the altar. Another one died, they put the small statue. So they had the small corner toilet in the kitchen was where it's cooked. Because when it was cold, so they just took it all about it. We had the place of wood bond. So they put under liquid plaster and they have realized the plaster cast of a boot.
Yeah, so it's close.
Or?
Ah, non funziona, eh?
Sì, funziona, l'apre. But each fountain has a different mask sculpted on the top because
Can you drink it? Go get some.
why would I do? The mask was a towel. Me, was for checking. I'm like,
Oh
my gosh.
Blouses, 2 dogs to the left side of the town. To the right, in front, beyond.
Yeah, if you could turn it on. Ew.
What's the other today?
Is it clean? It's not clean, is it?
I don't know.
But one of the first plastic cats.
It's clean.
The penis outside to suggest them up. Yeah, you don't pay. All right. E allora different kinds of flowers. 6 different kinds of flowers. White, yellow, black. Cereals. Saracen.
Very nice.
Let's go.
Watch the steps there.
Grazie, signore. Thank you to be here. Nice to meet you. Good.
I'm gonna stay here with you.
And please follow me on the set. Always.
What kind of castle is that? Municipio.
Naples Castle.
Sheets of opals.
I think you can walk on the street too. Grazie. Oh, do you have
All cheese?
no, picante. Thank you.
He's very good. He's very good at assuming what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Thank you. You want me to?
You like it?
I'll take a
You
video.
like it?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay.
Very good. I should have learned some Italian before I came.
Okay?
What's up?
Selling their fish. They cook under the bar. Why would I do? I'm like,
The dictator.
that's why we have to visit an house. So, and after we go to see a bakery, plaster cast, and we are riding in this square and after we go out. Okay? Piano piano, piano piano. Just have a on a container with a dry fruit, almonds, nuts, walnuts, glass of wine, back again to work. 2 hours more, 1:30 work day, finish. Basta, è tutto. La dolce vita, signora. Eh? How they built Pompeii? I showed you before the big volcanic prehistoric lava stone. So when they excavated to build monuments, we had the second explosion, the lava that covered that is 20 kilometers.